I remember that night like it was etched into my soul. A moment when my world shattered in front of everyone I loved. The betrayal came not from a stranger, but from my best friend, Sarah. She whispered the secret I'd confided in her in confidence, like a dagger twisting in my gut. Suddenly, my reputation was a joke. The whispers grew louder, the judgments harsher. She's a disgrace, they said. How could she be so stupid? Even my own family looked at me with pity, their disappointment echoing in every word. And then, the worst was yet to come. At the family dinner, my boss, Mr. Carter, looked up from his plate, voice steady but sharp. "Did you hear what happened?" he asked casually, but I knew he was referring to the scandal. "Your friend told everyone about your mistake at work." How unprofessional. The room went silent. I felt the blood drain from my face, humiliation burning through my veins like fire. I wanted to crawl under the table, disappear into the shadows. I was exposed, vulnerable, an open wound in front of everyone I cared about. That night, I could have crumbled. I could have let the shame swallow me whole, but something inside refused to break. I decided then and there I would not be defined by their judgments. I would leave the past behind and prove my worth, not just to them, but to myself. I threw myself into work with a relentless fury. I studied harder, pushed further, refused to let the whispers drown me out. Every sleepless night became fuel, every setback a lesson. I channeled that humiliation into a fire that refused to die. I knew I had to rise above, not just for my career, but for my own dignity. And rise I did. I spearheaded a groundbreaking project, an innovative initiative that transformed the company's approach. It was risky, demanding, and unforgiving. Many doubted me, whispering behind my back, still clinging to that old narrative of failure. But I pressed on, undeterred. When the project launched successfully, it wasn't just a win for the company. It was a declaration that I was more resilient than anyone had ever believed. The day I received the promotion, I felt a quiet, fierce power swell inside me. I had become unbreakable. I returned home that evening, not as the girl broken by betrayal, but as a woman forged in fire, stronger than ever. I walked into that family dinner, my eyes steady, voice calm but commanding. I looked at everyone who doubted me, Sarah, my family, even my boss, knowing I had rewritten my story. Because this was my victory. The humiliation that once threatened to destroy me became the foundation of my strength. I proved that no secret, no betrayal, no whisper could define my future. I was unstoppable now, more capable, more resilient, more alive than ever before. And as I sat there, smiling softly, I knew that my greatest revenge wasn't in tearing anyone down, but in rising so high they couldn't ignore it. I had turned my pain into power, and that was the real victory.